This is number one rule, okay? Well, that brings me to this next step, is desire. So it's going to bring desire within you, okay? So every time we have a desire, it may be you say to yourself, hey, I desire a health. I desire to heal. I desire to have to save my relationship. I desire to create abundance in my life. That's a divine stirring within. Okay, so that's a message from that life principle that says, hey, you can have more, you know. You do not need to accept where you are. And we're meant to achieve our desires. In the Bible, it says, reach forth, my friends, and he heals the withered hand. The withered hand is the desire that's died within you. There's many people out there who had a dream, who had a desire, and they said because of how they were programmed by their families or other people saying they couldn't do it, they accepted that the desire must die within them. Well, let me tell you this. You, just like Jesus resurrected on the cross, we resurrect that state within us. So if you are desiring health, you resurrect health within you. You don't bring anything outside of yourself. It's always inward. So we resurrect health. We resurrect abundance. We resurrect joyous expression. We resurrect all of these things. How would I feel if it was already mine? Now, a lot of people, they jump to the point in time when they first receive it. And they say, hey, I'm a millionaire. Wow, yes, yes. So I need to live in this yes feeling all the time. But the point that I've been trying to say over these years is that having worked with many millionaires, having worked with many successful people, is when something becomes yours and you accept it as yours, it just is. It's just normal. It becomes a normal thing. So it's like when a client of mine is spending $90,000 on clothes or whatever, or they're spending 10,000 on bucks on a dinner, they don't even blink, man, because it's like, and they don't sit there in the intense elevated emotion. What they do is they know that it is sorted. They know that that money comes back multiplied. They accept it. The life principle of flow, harmony and peace and effortlessness is a law that you're fighting against when you're trying to control everything all the time. And that's where resistance comes, because you go, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to try and forcibly change it by forcing gratitude on myself for something else, rather than going, what I need to do is actually let go of all this crap that's in me, all of this stuff that says I can't, all of this thing. Let that go. To be willing to face yourself, talk to yourself in the mirror and say it's okay to let go now. I love you. Notice that resistance within you. Work with that resistance and let it go. You're going to find that you free yourself, and then you saturate your mind from that place of freedom with divine truths of peace, harmony, beauty, abundance, love, law and order governing your life, divine right action reigning supreme, divine guidance. Saturate your mind with these things and see how life becomes so much more flowing. Do not try and control life. Manifestation isn't about control. It's about aligning to divine truths. It's about flowing. It's about creating heaven within so that it can express on the without. Okay? What part of us really adds power to the divine? No amount of gratitude that I've had has made the wonderful river that goes beside my office, has made the ducks, has made my dog become into reality. There's no amount of gratitude that happened. That was an expression that happened by itself, because the divine law and order is that divine expression. Life will always prevail. Life will find a way. You've heard that saying before, haven't you? So it's like when the tree gets its leaves cut off, it doesn't start to feel grateful to grow new ones. It just happens. So my point is there is a constant stream of good. There is a constant stream of good, loving, peaceful, harmonious, expressive energy that wants to express through you, actually. And all that we have to understand is that being grateful is a very powerful, wonderful tool, but it isn't the answer, because we tend to go too far. We go into that toxic place where we go, I need to feel more and more grateful, and then suddenly I'll have it. then I'm enough to have it. Well, you're enough now. And what I'm going to tell you is actually the most creative power that I've found with working with manifestation and all of these things is a deep, peaceful knowing. So what is living from the end though first, guys? Well, Neville Goddard used these terms: act as if it's already yours, live from the end. This is how we manifest. This is how we create. Why does he say this? Because in the Bible it says, what ye ask for in prayer and believe is already yours, so it shall be. So it's the belief aspect of things that I started to tap into, because I was like, Neville has discovered this from the Bible. So I want to tap into the source material of what he means. So how do I believe? Well, then I wanted to then discover, if it is the Bible that's teaching us how to manifest, why don't I go to the person who is the greatest manifester within these stories, which is Jesus? And he was the Prince of Peace. So I started to realize that to assume the wish fulfilled was actually to be at peace with its creation. Well, many people think that what you're going to do is you're going to want to really feel some intensity around the wish fulfilled. See, as someone who has earned nothing to someone who has earned 10, 20, 30,000, 40,000 in a month, right? I want you to know it feels nice, but you do not, when manifestations happen, you don't get extreme intensities, because it's almost like you knew it was going to happen. See, I had it when I was an actor, when I got We'll Rock You, the musical. I didn't jump around like everyone else. I knew it was going to happen for some reason. I call it youthful, confidence. But so what I'm trying to say is what you must do is you want to get to the point where you're feeling so natural around the manifestation. You're normalizing the extreme. That's how you manifest. Now, here's how to remain in that space though. You remain in that space by becoming non-reactionary to the environment. You see, the environment will want to pull you out of that state of being. When it says in the Bible, and when Neville teaches us about this in the Bible, that what ye ask for in prayer and believe is already yours, so it shall be. Well, let's put it this way. If you knew it was yours already, when something went against your wish, you wouldn't try and fight it. You wouldn't try and do it, because if God be with me, who can be against me? See, this is what I'm trying to say. So my point is whether you're wanting to heal, whether you're wanting to manifest, you have to realize, you have to understand that your job is merely to surrender to the fact that it is done. So you surrender to the fact that it's done by not letting the outside world really dictate your emotional well-being. See, because I've always said this, and I sound like a broken record at times, but don't emotionally embrace that which you don't want.